everyone, welcome back to Universe Clothing. So this week I'm actually going to talk about real subjects now instead of just our clothing line. So this week I'm actually going to talk about a very sensitive subject that I think really needs to be heard and people really need to understand, and that is depression. A lot of people actually don't understand what depression really is. Coming from a person who actually suffered depression for 11 years, I actually know what I'm talking about and I know how others feel and I can connect on that level. So what is depression? So if you go look up depression and try to understand it, you'll find there's several different types of depression. There's different types are major depression, persistent depression disorder, and that breaks down to several different categories. Major depression is the mood that interferes with your daily life, like work, sleep, study, ability to eat and enjoy life. Persistent depression is depression mood that actually lasts for 2 years. So in order to be diagnosed with persistent depression, you have to at least have this occurring for 2 years straight. Persistent depression actually breaks down to several different categories, from psychotic depression, postpartum depression, which is actually a little more serious than just baby blues that a lot of women experience while after giving birth, and seasonal affective disorder, also known as SAD. And another form of depression is bipolar disorder. So all these different types of depression are actually a little different than each other. That's why they break it down into different categories. But me personally, I suffered depression for 7 years before I actually got help. And I guess you can say I was under SAD, seasonal affective disorder, because it mostly hit me hard in the winter, but I'm not sure because I actually never got diagnosed with depression. What people don't understand is they claim depression as a disorder that you were born with, or in other words, an illness. This is my personal views. All you have your different personal views. This is how I experienced it. So what I say is not 100%. You have your own opinions about this. So I'm not arguing, I'm just telling my side and how I feel about depression. And I'm not trying to be rude to anyone who suffers depression. I suffer with depression, so I understand. But I can't blame depression as a disorder that I was born with, because for the first 10 years of my life, I was very happy. It wasn't until my grandfather passed away on the morning of my 10th birthday that I got hit hard with depression. Sometimes it's a little trigger in your life that causes depression. So for me, losing my first family member on my day of my birthday really hit me hard, and I did not know how to deal with that, and really no one came up to me and asked me how I felt about the situation. I never was one to go seek attention, so you can say I kind of acted out in a different way. After that, I actually grew my hair out. It was kind of more of a security blanket for myself that kind of wrapped around me, and I actually stopped smiling in pictures for a couple years, hoping someone would notice, like, hey, why isn't he smiling? Is he not happy? But no one really caught on. So it wasn't until about 7.5 years, you could say, that I hit my low point in my life where depression really took over me. I really had no one there for me, and when I reached out to someone I thought that cared about me, they actually didn't really help. They made the situation worse, and I decided that I wanted to take my own life. So this was a turning point in my life, because I never thought depression actually hit me that hard for me to think that I need to take my own life, which was very selfish of me. And no disrespect to people who've committed suicide, thought about it. No disrespect, because I personally thought about it. But it was actually very selfish of me that it didn't get to the point where I wanted to take my life, that I thought about my mom and how she would react to see her baby pretty much gone out of nowhere. Or my nephews that look up to me, that their uncle's gone. It didn't hit me to that point that I was being very selfish to myself and to the others around me, because depression does not end with you. It passes down to the people you love, which not a lot of people understand. They think about themselves. You are being very selfish that way, and I was very selfish. It wasn't until I got help that I realized how much my family cared about me, because I never spoke out, and that's a problem that a lot of people with depression have. You don't speak. You need to speak. You can't hold your problems in, because that's when they get worse. It's like blowing up a balloon. The more you blow and put air into it, it will explode. And that's what you're doing with your feelings. You're holding them inside your body, and it comes to a point where there's nowhere else to go and you explode. So it is very selfish to think about taking your own life. because you're not thinking about the people around you and how your life actually matters and has a significant role to the people around you. So I got help. I did it on my own. I went to school and talked to a counselor, went to the mental hospital, got a psychiatrist for 10 weeks. And I thought it really helped until it actually hit me again in the winter. My parents talked me into going to my doctor and telling them to see if I can get medication, which I did, and I took for the first month. But it came to the point where I personally thought, this is stupid that I have to resort to these pills that really weren't doing anything, and my doctor never really asked me any questions. He just asked me what was wrong, and I said, my depression's kicking in again. He's like, alright, go take these pills. So that seemed kind of stupid to me, and I didn't want to be the one that had to resort to pills for my own happiness. So after that month's prescription, I said, pretty much fuck this. I'm not going to take these meds. This is the turning point in my life where I decided I want to be happy. And that's what it takes. It takes you to decide, you know what? Fuck this. I don't have to be depressed. I don't have to let all this shit around me bring me down. It actually starts with you. It's not a genetic disorder. Sometimes you're born with like less dopamine or serotonin, whatever. I don't really know how the brain works that much. That, yes, it causes depression, anxiety. Schizophrenia is something that is a disorder that you're born with. But depression, I don't think so. No disrespect. No disrespect. Then I realized, you know what? I choose to be happy. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, is that they find all the negatives in life every day. Oh, I have to wake up, go to school. Oh, my parents annoy me. Oh, I have to do homework. Why do I have to have a job? And they nitpick all the little stupid shit in life. And the more you think negatively, the more that's how you're gonna feel. And you know, life's very beautiful. It took me like 18 years to realize that. I wish I knew sooner. There's so much beauty in life. The fact that you woke up today is a reason to celebrate. That means you're alive. And you should be happy you made another day. Even, I don't understand when people say the weather's shitty outside. No, it's not shitty. Mother Nature is beautiful. The rain's beautiful. The sun is beautiful. Storms are beautiful. They help the plants grow. We need plants to live. The people around you, they interact with you. They give you a purpose to live. The fact that you're wearing clothes right now to keep you warm, not everyone has the luxury of having clothes. The fact that you're listening to this on YouTube right now, that's fucking amazing. That you have the ability to watch it from your phone, from your laptop, your tablet. You know how lucky you are. There's so much little stuff in life that I can go on and on all day that is fucking beautiful. All the little things. And that's what people don't understand, is a choice to be happy. You need to stop finding the little things to nitpick every day and complain about, because that's how you will feel. If everything you talk about is negative, you're going to feel negative. But once you decide, you know what, I want to be happy, I'm going to find a reason to smile, that's when you're going to be happy. And coming from a person who suffered for years, I'm up to this point where I find beauty in every single day and I'm happy as fuck. I beat depression in the ass. Last year, 2015, first year I didn't have depression. So in 11 years, the first time I didn't suffer depression. That's amazing. It took me a long time, but you know what? I'm glad I'm up to this point, because you can't appreciate the good without the bad. Yin and yang. You need bad to appreciate good. And that's what people understand. But the thing is, you're going to watch this, or you're going to be there, Joey, I've tried to be happy, I tried to be positive, whatever. And it worked for a couple days, and then the bad days took over. That's the fun part. What you don't understand, the universe is like a teacher, like in school. In order to get to the next level, or grade, whatever, you need to pass the test. Life, or the universe, throws tests at you. It's like, okay, yes, you're practicing positivity, you're practicing how to be happy every day. I'm gonna give you this test. So something bad might happen, something little, very little. You might wake up a little bit late and think, fuck, today's horrible. You know what? Today's gonna be horrible now. You wait, because you put that in your mind, it's gonna be bad. Just little tests. You wake up late, instead of saying today's gonna be a bad day, you're just like, well, at least I got extra sleep. It's still gonna be a great day. It's how you react to every situation that causes the outcome. I struggled for a little bit when I decided to be happy. Yes, the bad days try to take over again. I had to tell myself, you know what, this is a test. There's no reason to be upset. There's no reason to be depressed. I have to find the good. And I'm to the point where every single day is a fucking great day. Yes, some stuff might happen, but it doesn't bug me anymore. I find the positive in every situation, and my life's great. And because I find the positive in that bad situation, something great comes out of it. And that's what people don't understand. And this is a fucking choice. If you don't want to be depressed anymore, you want to make a change, it starts with you. No one's going to help you. No one makes you happy other than you. You gotta stop finding people, stop going relationship after relationship, thinking, this person's going to make me happy, this person's going to make me happy. No. Happiness and love start with you. That's what you need to understand. This is really why I get the point, because not a lot of people understand depression. I've had people come up to me that I thought were happy, that had these great lives. And you know what? Their life isn't all that great. They still have problems. Everyone is human. And they come up to me because I'm open with my story about depression and my suicide attempt, I guess. And they come to me for advice. And I tell them the same thing. This is a choice. You need to decide to be happy. The person you're with or the current situation you're in does not define you. You define yourself. And I've helped so many people. It feels great that my shitty story has impacted others. That's what I want to do for all you. And there's a lot of people who may have kids, nieces and nephews, friends that have depression. They don't understand, like, why the hell aren't you happy? That's not how you go about this. You need to understand that some days they don't want to talk. Some days it's really hard. Just be there and support them. If you go up to them and ask them, everything okay? And they said, yeah, it's fine. And you know it's not fine. You do not force them. You sit there, just comfort them. Just be around them. Have fun. Be their friend. Love them. And they'll open up eventually. And people don't understand how to act to people like this. They are very aggressive in the matter of trying to approach them. That, why aren't you happy? Why are you depressed? Why are you like this? Don't do that. You're making the situation worse. You don't understand how these people feel. So I really want to get depression out there. I really want people to understand and know how to approach people with depression and how people who suffer depression, how they can beat this. But I thought it'd be very good to start out with talking about what depression is. I really hope you guys liked this video. I know I kind of rambled on a lot. This subject is very personal to me and I'm very passionate about it because I really want to make a difference. So I just watched back my video and I realized the camera cut out. Luckily I caught on to that. So as I was saying, if you liked this video, subscribe and like. And if you want to hear anything else or have any questions or need someone to talk to, just comment down below. So I'm going to have fun with this. So hopefully I can put some more videos weekly. I'm going to get some new topics to talk about. I definitely want to maybe do a part 2 on depression. Kind of little tips to overcome it. Let me know what you guys think. And then I also want to do topics like happiness, how to be happy, law of attraction, some other cool stuff that you guys might want to know, and then stuff that I want to learn and talk about. So these are all my personal opinions too about depression, so hopefully none of you get offended. No disrespect to anyone, like I was saying. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. So as always, I'm Joey, and what's your universe?